Sorry about that, everybody. I was taking care of my daughter. Welcome on in, everybody, from both Twitch and YouTube. Glad to have you all here. Yes. Yes. You know how to turn it on, right? Wait. I gotta go and swap the games out. Give me one more second, chat. Let me also make sure that the audio settings didn't change themselves because it tends to do that. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. But yes, glad to have you here. Is it Chakachera? Did I spell it? Did I say that right? Sorry if I butchered your name. Just know that I love you. Be right back. Again, I need to swap the game out of my Switch 2 for my daughter so she can play Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. BRB. Why did you stack these things behind my chair? Little monkey. She likes making a mess. And she wants me to pull out all these toys. I'm like, no, because you're not going to clean them. And then, lo and behold, here she goes. She made a mess. And then left, and the mess is still here. So I can't trust her for nothing. Where is my IronMon screen? Okay, yeah. Alright, so we're ready to go. I need to... I said we're ready to go, but I haven't actually loaded the content yet, so let me actually do that. Let's see, file... we are going to attempt to get some runs going. I say that because it's doing this thing again. I hate when it does this, where it only picks up half of the thing, and I have to do some kind of weird. There it goes. Oh, it was waiting for me to open the tracker to then push the rest of it. I was about to have a convention fit if it was broken. So sorry for the late arrival to the stream. Or to starting the stream tonight. Normally we try to go live at exactly 8, but I was taking care of Ryan and I had him sleep. And so I was trying to give my wife time to be able to eat and all that kind of stuff. That way, we could pass off the baby duties. That way I could then eat. So it took a bit longer to clear all that stuff, then clean bottles, all that stuff. Make sure we had everything we needed for the night. That way we could go to bed feeling comfortable about everything and how everything played out. But luckily it's Friday. I don't really have anything going on tomorrow, so we can stream a little bit later. We'll probably go into about 11. Still get a couple hours in. For those of you who are in the chat, keep in mind there is a 35% off deal on gifted subs of 5 or more going on right now. We also have a promotion going on right now where if you gift a sub in YouTube, if you gift a sub in Twitch, or if you subscribe on Twitch, or if you subscribe in YouTube, you have the option to change one of my favorites. If you gift, now it's only one change per group of subs. So like if you sub once, you get that change. If you gift 5 subs, you get 1 change. Otherwise, you know, I mean, you can't change. I mean, I guess you could technically change all 3 if you wanted, but I think it's probably better to keep it at just one change per sub-instance, so to speak. But, is my controller not working? Okay, no, I just wasn't clicked in. I'm pretty sure that this is the Snorlax. Yeah, that's the Snorlax. Yeah, it's the Snorlax. Emulation, hard reset. But yeah, I've been looking forward to playing this today. I'm a little sad because I did want to stream earlier, but it took longer at the doctor's with Ryan, and he had to get like 5 or 6 shots. It was kind of hectic for him, to say the least. And then we had to stop by some stores and whatnot, get some baby Tylenol and a few other things on the way to the house. So we actually need a home turn on 2. And at that point, I was like, there's no point in trying to stream because I'd have to leave to go get my daughter in like an hour or so, a little over an hour or so, probably 2 hours. So I opted to try to get him down for a nap, which he was trying not to do because I don't know. I don't know if he was still in pain from the shots or if he was just tired, but he was just being very uncooperative. I was also dealing with the car accident stuff. Claims was calling to let me know what the verdict was, based off the burden of proof, blah, blah. It's been a lot. It's been a day. It's been a Friday. So I'm looking forward to getting in here and getting some runs going. We're going to try to play smart. We're always picking left, so bear that in mind. That's for life. Oh, God. The first one is a Rhydon with Vital Spirit. It has decent speed, but no attack or special attack. Special defense is also bad, but has really good defense. All that to say, we are dead. I wish I could have taken that Gyarados. I would have loved the Gyarados. Well, first one of the day. I didn't mean to allow that. I meant to ban that. Boom! Yeah, first one of the day will probably be a loss. But it will be a spectacular loss. And one we will reflect on for the rest of our lives. Let's go. Yep. I don't think he needed to use growth there. I think he was just trying to be a jerk.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again.
Yeah, he didn't use growth there, though. He could have just killed him.
Back to the lab.
I think he wanted me to, he just wanted me to get that feeling of, oh, you're about to use an attack. And then wipe me off the board. You know, I can't say that I disagree with how he did it. I will say, die, you jerk. Can't actually beat him now. I had to reset the game. But yeah, how's everybody's day going? I hope everybody had a great Friday, and I hope you all have a great weekend planned. So Grimer versus Apom. We have a rare candy. Meh speed, meh special defense, meh special attack, meh attack. It's just all meh. We got Rain Dance. All of our stuff are physical. But again, meh. It's all just meh. Okay, super. If I was faster, we would win, but yeah.
Back to the lab again.
Yeah, if I was faster, we could have won.
Lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again.
Not again.
Back to the lab again.
Uh-oh. And we're gonna rotate, you know, male-female character. We'll get a run going for sure. So yes, even though we're always choosing the left Pokemon, I check all of the Pokemon just in case Legendary shows up. Or one of my favorites show up. Medicham versus Togetic. We have Shell Armor, so we're protected from criticals. Good attack, okay defense, okay special defense, meh special attack, and meh speed. But we got Stab Psychic. I'm over 1K runs, so I'm all and so that being the case, I'm also over naming conventions. Yeah, we did. I tried to use by to see if it would take the hits like the wouldn't matter because we wouldn't have had a 10 team anyway. This is exactly what you would expect from a Kaizo IronMon run by yours truly, right? Back to the labs again. Oh no. Back to the labs again. You messed up. Back to the lab again. Oh my god, we get dead mushroom parasite thingy. Bad speed, bad special attack, bad special defense. Good defense. Okay attack with a potion and the ability to wake up early. Yeah, we're not keeping this, by the way. Do 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 do. Smelling salt? I think that's my strongest attack, right? I guess we'll just keep doing smelling salt. Well, at least they let me out. But we have a safari ball, so we can technically pivot early. Eevee. Eevee. So what makes Eevee appealing is that it evolves with any stone. I'm kind of interested to see what it turns into, right? Like, can it be potentially something amazing? So I can use Repel here to try to bait out the high level mon. Alright, we got level 8 Eevee. Yawn? Oh, it's faster than me too. That's good. Okay, Hyper Fang. Do 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 do. Hey, Dom, how's it going? Alright. I'm interested to see what this Eevee has. Time to put the parasite in the box. It's got Dragon Rage! 15 speed with Dragon Rage! Good attack, good everything but special attack. It's got Dragon Rage! Got home from work not too long ago. Nice! How was your work day? It's got Dragon Rage, chat. Its ability sucks, but it's fine because we can probably make it to the middle game and get a stone and evolve it. That is the most important part, is that we have the ability to evolve this at some point if we are lucky enough to find any of the stones. Thunder, fire, leaf. I don't know if ice... I don't think the other Pokemon exist in this game. Oh my god, Charmeleon, though. Charmeleon. We're going to give it that berry because I don't want it to die. We must protect the Eevee at all costs. Eevee Protection Program. Ooh, but that's a Lumberry, and oh, great, we can't run. Fudge. I can't run. I can't run. I have no way to. Oh, come on. Well, there goes that. Oh, yes, catch and release, catch and release, catch and release. Oh, I forgot that's a thing you can do. See, but now I'm afraid to... I'm afraid it's gonna kill me, though. What if I bite it? Yeah, see, it's already trying to kill me. Yo, that actually did a lot of damage, though. I really want to see the stats on the Hypno, because that was a lot of damage. Not deposit, we release. Thanks, Webby. I almost gave up and Dragon Raged it and just murked it. And said, alright, we're pivoting. We gotta get back in the groove. We finished a couple minutes overtime. I mean, is it bad for you guys to do overtime? I do overtime. I try not to do overtime if I can avoid it, but I get paid for it. So if I have to do overtime, I will... If I'm forced to stay for overtime, I will milk as much overtime as I possibly can out of it. Let me go ahead and fight this person just because I don't want to... I want to get my speed up a little bit more so that I don't get stuck... mean looked into combat again, if I can avoid it. Your magic coat means nothing in the face of a Dragon Rage. My rage is unbound. Unstoppable. See, I am not throwing your runs. Wait, did I ever say you were doing that? Also, to Mew. You jerk. How you knock off my Lumberry? This is not the one that, okay, it's just strong. Okay, I just want to make sure that wasn't the one that, what's the thing? The one that just does half your, half the HP of the Pokemon it hits, just loses it. As opposed to, like, just straight damage. Oh wait, I never swapped the Citrus Berry off for the Lumberry. This is just in case you get poisoned. Just because this place is so big and getting poisoned here would be annoying. Not overtime, just went over the 4 hour mark. Got you. But you are getting paid for that, right? Like they're gonna pay you for that bit of time you went over, right? Like it's not free labor, right? Shit! The hell is this? Why is that the second Mew we run into and back to back? Why is this allowed? I mean, it's still easy mode, but like, really? I suppose I should count my blessings that at least it wasn't a Mewtwo. Look, I don't want to fight that. Haha, you can't trap me in battle and make me fight you anymore. Hypno. I don't want to try that. Let me go and fight this guy. Hitmon, flee! You try to use Razor Wind. Oh my god. I had to open my stupid mouth. I had to open my dumb mouth. 2 Mews and a Mewtwo. Back to back to back. Oh, great. We're confused. Oh, yes, the Lumberry. I kind of want to try biting it, but I'm afraid. Oh, yeah, I probably should not have tried to bite it. Hey, we still beat it, though. Trying to learn Mud Sport. Ah, you know what? Trick. Hitmon top. You can get a Dragon Rage, too. Okay. I'm praying that this last item up here is a stone, though. So my luck is I will never see a stone. It's a good item. It's not a stone. Alright, we got Politoed that probably doesn't care too much about my Dragon Rage. Oh god, are we dead? Wait, if I potion and it double edges me again? It kills itself. Yeah! Yeah! I had to waste a potion, but that Polito was fast. Chat, we actually made it out of Viridian Forest with an Eevee. Eevee should be dead. No stone yet. This whole run banks on us getting a stone. Like, plain and simple. Yeah, free pivot. The problem is at this point, there aren't many places where you can successfully pivot and it actually does anything. Yeah, I think we're at a point where pivoting is kind of pointless. I want to say the next potential chance we have for a pivot is Diglett Cave. And it's if you can run into that high level Pokemon that's in there. And nothing else. Oh, it's faster? Your overheat meant nothing to me. I'm going to have to double Dragon Rage here, actually. I learned my next move at 23. Single Dragon Rage. Oh yeah, I forgot. It had Togepi to start off with. It would have been nice to go into the gym battle level 20, but it is what it is. It's funny. Any other time I would normally have about 3 different stones. Except when you need it. When you need them, they are just nowhere to be found. If you're not going to give me stones, you can at least give me healing items. Oh my god, if you don't leave me alone. Leave me alone! Leave me be! I don't want your Meowth coins! Alright, so we won't be able to evolve before Brock. I'm not going to slow down for non-gym battles, just because I had a late start, so we want to maximize the amount of time we have. So I will leave the speed up on the initial, like, intro battle, but then we'll slow down for the... Oh god, he's got so much. Oh, come on! Oh, Gloom is faster? Try to disable me. Man! That's bad. Berry pouch open. Give the citrus berry to Eevee. Okay, well. What we're hoping for is us surviving Brock and being able to find a stone in the outskirts of this town and evolving this Eevee into something wicked. If not, we can still, if we lose, we can still check and see what it would have evolved into. Alright, we start with a Caterpie. Should be Dragon Rage fodder. Me. Oh wow, survived. Well, I mean, this is actually good, because it means I get to activate my Citrus Berry. Free. Boom, 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 boom. Do I pound or Hyper Fang? That's Hyper Fang. Let's just go with the damage. Let's make sure we knock it out, right? I know it sounds weird talking about a Caterpie, but ba, ba, ba. This is supposed to be my counter. Like, it's supposed to counter me, which must mean it has a fighting move of some sort. Or it's really strong. Oof, that was actually kind of painful to look at. But it's dead. Alright, 2 down, 3 to go. It's faster. My assumption is that all of his mons have over 40 HP. Wow, he just barely had over 40. He's faster than me. I don't want to heal if he's faster than me. Hyper Fang? I would love to save that potion if I could. Oh my god. The critical? Really? Like, was that necessary? Was it necessary to critical me? Really? You still had a Blastoise in the background? Like, come on, bruh. God help me. God help me. Well, I'm gonna speed it up just to try to get out of this. Yep, put me to sleep, spark me to death. And it's faster than me. GG's. Okay, well, let us see what it would have bumped into. Okay, so Thunderstone would have been Ampharos, and that would have been. Oh, it would have learned Hyper Voice next. That would have been dope. Yeah. So Thunderstone would have been Ampharos. It would have gave me. That's actually really bad stat wise. Yeah, that's actually really bad stat wise. That's not that much better than the Eevee base form. I mean, it gets more special attack when in its normal form it has none, but the Ludicolo would have had high defense and HP, but it would have lost all of its attack, and it would have learned no moves. Oh, sorry. Boop. The Blaziken would have gained tremendous speed, but that's it. So it wasn't a good. It wouldn't have been a good one to use. We should have pivoted, but the allure of being able to do it was more than enough to keep me satisfied. I am okay with this loss. I am okay with this loss. It's one of those situations where it would have been amazing if it did work. But we kind of already knew that it didn't work. Now, I'm going to be really mad if in this run I get, like, a bunch of stones to begin with. Staryu, Hoppip, Bagon. So we get Bagon into Staryu. Own Temple, which means I can't be, what, confused? Yeah, confused. Got Grudge, Confusion, Scratch, Pound. We got meh attack, meh special attack, meh defense, meh speed. Overall, a meh mon. Yep, and then
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again.
I feel like for every one time you get out of the lab, you're in the lab at least 5 times. In between that, so it's for every 6 attempts, you'll get 1 out of the lab. Within those 6. Ooh, a Citrus Berry. Blastoise, Arcanine, Spinda. It's okay, I didn't want to win anyway. The best I could do was Screech and then bite him. Alright? Yeah, there was nothing we could do there. We're on it. Our hands were tied there. So we got Mightyena with the Max Potion, and Damp meaning it can't be exploded. Good special defense, meh speed, meh everything else. We're special defense inclined, but we have nothing else going for us. This Pokemon is a lab done Pokemon. We pivot as soon as we get out of this lab. We don't really have anything to hit it with. I have Future Sight and Uproar, maybe? Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Executor? Mischievous. I'm curious about the Executor. I want to see what the Executor has. Well, you can't blow me up. I have damp. Self-destruct. Razor Wind, Stun Spore. Yeah. I'm already not all that impressed by its moveset. Sunstone. So for this job, no, you get paid based on the time they tell you, whether it's over or under. Okay. Also, chat, new season of Marvel Rivals started. I want to say sometime this week, right? It was either yesterday or today. Kind of interested in checking it out, but I am also I've been really back into Apex. I've been really getting in that grind, and I've actually been getting some wins out. So I'm a little torn because I kind of want to do both, but I don't have the time to do both. I want to check this Milotic out, but I'm afraid to hit it because we all know every time I do something like that, it gets murked. Okay, we can probably hit this one. Thunderbolt's nice. Oh, that did a lot of damage considering my special defense is ridiculous. It's got no special defense itself though, so you know, take that as you please. I'm gonna catch it though. I like Milotic. Be done in 6 and get paid for 8, so it really behooves us to finish quickly. Okay, yeah. It kind of sounds like salary based in a way. Okay, this Pokemon has 21 attack, 28 defense, 24 special attack, 10 special defense, 25 speed. So it's good in everything but special defense, but it's got Shield Dust, which blocks it from any additional effects of other Pokemon's damaging moves. It's got Hydro Cannon, Peck, Thunderbolt, Spike Cannon. This is actually a pretty good mon. We got Stab, Hydro Cannon, and a pretty decent attack in Thunderbolt. Chad, I think we found the jackpot. I think we found a run, not the jackpot, a run. That special defense not being there is going to cause us trouble. But if we're able to one-shot most things, then we generally don't need to worry. I'm also concerned about the low HP. That I just noticed. I just noticed that the HP was, like, abysmal. Oh, no, what I meant was that kind of workload sounds a lot like salary base, where no matter you're gonna get paid for a set amount of hours every day, no matter what. So a lot of people that I've seen working salary will tend to try to get their work done early so that they can just kind of chill for the last, little bit of their day. Because they get paid for it no matter what, right? So, but the downside is that they can't get anything over, 40 hours a week. So, which is a sad bit of oh, come on!
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back
I doubt we would have been a one-shot it anyway, but of course we miss. We didn't even get the option to even see if we would kill it. We just flat out miss. Ah. Well, one can dream, right? There's the stone. All right, Squirtle versus Smurgle. Got airlock and a nugget. We'll have to rely on our special attack. Oh, of course. Well, we have dynamic punch. We have mind reader too, so as long as Smeargle doesn't do a lot of damage, we could probably eke out something here. And we go evolve at level 16, which I would be. We're faster too, so it's good. He mirror moved me. That's fine. What? Its defense is high. It broke the confusion, hit with body slam, and defeats the I swear I'm trying, chat. I really do swear I'm trying. I'm not trying to lose this by any means. It's just not in the cards for me, apparently. Ah, we can't pick the Dragonite. Guess I'm picking the ball whale then. Ugh. Wait. Yeah, I probably should have picked the other Pokemon and not the ball whale. Now he's gonna have a Dragonite at all times. I screwed myself over. It's my fault. I should have fought the ball well. But then again, Poison Point would have been annoying to deal with too, so. I don't know. Bad seed overall, I guess. Master Ball, nice. Free pivot. Free immediate pivot, I should say. Alright, Roselia into, Roselia into Vigoroth, I believe, right? We got Needle Arm as stab, but our stats are terrifyingly bad. The only thing we have going for us is really our speed. Everything else is kind of poopy. We can try to get a burn off with Heat Wave. Yeah.
Back to the lab again. Oh,
Not what you expect.
back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again.
Back to the lab again. Uh-oh.
Back to the lab.
Oh, no. We messed up. Technically, I didn't mess up, but, another Master Ball. Rayquaza, well, you know we're not picking the left Pokemon now. We can't pick the left Pokemon because if we did, we'd have to fight Rayquaza for the rest of our life, and I am not going about that business. So we'll pick the moon. And pray that the moon allows us to do. Okay, so I guess we want to Screech here. Wake up. Vital Throw. Yeah, it's fine. Doink. It's like, wake up! Gosh darn it! We don't need camouflage. We don't need no stinking camouflage. Our speed's only 13. Our special defense is 35 and our attack is 19. Our attack is a little low, but it's not that bad. The thing is hyper defensive though. I'm wondering if I run that based off of that high defense. Probably not, right? I feel like I would like for this to have been switched with the attack. That was 8 Palm and that tower. Oh my god, I can't run. Am I dead? Scrap up here. A lumber, that's always good. I don't like my speed being this low either, so we're gonna look for a pivot. Hey, look, it's Milotech again. Are you gonna be good like you were last time, or are you gonna be bad? That Nidoqueen hit Sacred Fire. Bum 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 bum. Ba-do do 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 do. Ba-do do 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 do. Oh my god. Wait, if I'm running from it from combat, does that mean its speed is also terrible? Because if that's the case, this is useless. I probably should go for the Nidoqueen. At least that I know I can't run from. And its attacks aren't bad. If I can find Nidoqueen at level 8, I might go for that instead. Hariyama! What's dropped? Last move was Solar Beam and I'm screwed. Ugh.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
So unfortunate. Well, we're not fighting the Groudon for the rest of our life, so we'll pick the Grovyle no matter what. 19 HP, 19 attack, 14 defense, 9 special defense, or special attack, 15 defense. It's got great stats. It got stats, good stats on where you want them, except for speed. For some reason, the game refuses to let me have speed. Oh my god, it's got Rickroll by
Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh.
Back to the lab again. Oh no. Back to the lab again. Executor versus Rockfish. 19 HP. Okay. Good HP. Okay, a special attack, defense, and speed. Okay, meh. Mediocre defense and mediocre attack. But we have Magma Armor with Thunder Punch and Fire Blast. Attract and Smelling Salt. Oh, and a TM. Well, let's see what that is. Mega Kick. My attack is not high, and so I don't want to use that. Alright, let's go! Fight me, nerd! Relican. Oh, wait. Oh, Thunder Punch. I'm about to say, wait, I don't have a way to hurt it, but yeah, I can just Thunder Punch it. It's paralyzed now. You stop doing that! Over here, Cosmic Powering for life. I only learned 2 moves. That's unfortunate. That means we base cleared nothing. Skibidi-boo. Skibidi-bee-ba-ba-boo. Boom. 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 Do, do, do... I don't know if I want to look for pivots for this, because this is not a bad Pokemon. I fear that if I try to pivot from this, I end up with something worse. And then I'm just regretting life. Sorry. Kadabra! Oh, come on! Well, now we have to pivot. That's so grimy. I just wanted to test the waters a little bit. I didn't realize it was a piece of paper. Ugh, that sucks. That's the last thing I wanted to do here. Oh boy! Well, aren't I lucky to get a critical hit onto a Kadabra that we were just trying to scout its moves. Sorry. It's like something in my left eye. I'm sitting there blinking trying to get it out. But I think while doing that, I kind of just dozed off. Still trying to see what this last Pokemon is. I have to pivot at this route, though. Oh, Clefairy. Lame. Now I'm just looking for level 8 Mon. I know the Kadabra at the very least can be level 8. Don't know if I want to catch the Raichu, because if it sucks, I'm going to get pissed. You know what? The very next level 8 Pokemon, I'll just catch. We're gonna probably end up pivoting away from it anyway. Wait! It's Shiny Raichu! It's Shiny Raichu! We have to catch it now. We have to catch that. What's the best way? We can use the tract here. Put me to sleep. That's fine. I just wanted to do some damage to it. Well, we confirmed that it doesn't have any special attack, really. Oh, come on, gang! Really? No! What? I refuse. I refuse. I'm trying to damage it without killing it. Oh, you're... This is bullshit, man. I hate this. I'm going to bed. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to bed. Shiny Raichu, and it baits me into thinking it's not doing any damage to me, and then one-shots me. Is that how we do clips? I've never actually tried that before. I don't think that's a command. least I don't recall ever setting that up. Give me a second, because I know there's a way to do it. I just can't remember what it was. I mean, outside of me just hitting the button. Some people has a bot that will clip with command. I wonder if I can do that though. Like, does my chat bot allow that? I don't think I do. I'll have to look into seeing if I can set something up like that then. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know there was a, I didn't know that there was a method for that. Yeah, I'll have to look it up and see if there's something I can do to get that up. Generational throw. Now that wasn't a. Oh my. I'm just not allowed to win, am I? I have to pick the duo because the other two are legendaries, and now I'm stuck fighting a Ho-Oh for the rest of my life. I'm probably just gonna kill myself. You know what? It didn't matter. I'll use Memento and work.
Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
Go Bats Killer. Red fluid immunity, so I can't be poisoned, I believe. Good attack, good defense, no special defense or special attack, and okay speed. Pretty middle of the pack speed. Overall, a meh mon. Yeah, I don't know why I used Thunder Shock over Aurora Beam. It didn't matter. Nothing did damage. But I mean, it makes sense. All of my moves are special, but all of my stats are geared towards specific. Yeah, whatever. At this point, I'm not even trying to get my hopes up. I just want to actually. This is a terrible mon too, man. Can't catch a break. Lovely kiss. Stilling in. Covet. What's that? A move that does damage? Acutely execute attack that also steals the foe. Okay, we can't use that. It's banned. So my only damaging move is Steel Wing. That is going to be great. My attack and stuff is low, so we're pivoting off this one. 22 attack at level 8, it just feels low. Sorry. Little doze off. I actually already forgot who's here. Okay, never mind. I know who they are again. Black King, Slack Off, and Skitty. I mean, I have a Moonstone, so if I catch the Skitty, I could technically evolve it. You know what? Let's do that. We'll pivot to the Skitty and see what it evolves into. And then we'll pivot again if it's something stupid. Hopefully it's at level 6 or 8. Sorry again. I think it's funny because I went to bed early yesterday, and I'm still exhausted, and I slept in to like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I still feel like I didn't sleep at all. I was not able to take a nap later though because Ryan did not want to go to sleep, and then by the time he finally dozed off, it was time for me to get Raina. So it's like, plus people calling me on the phone, so. And at that point, then when Raina gets home, it's like, okay, well now you definitely can't sleep because you have both your kids here. And you gotta kind of pay attention to them both, unless they get into something. Boom. Is this just a waste of time? Okay, well, there's the level 8 one. Alright, well, funnily enough, it has the same amount of speed. I think the only difference is the attack is lower. But, I mean, it's fine. We're not going to keep it anyway. We're going to Moonstone it. It turned into a rat. Okay. 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 How dare you? How dare you turn into Ratman? I'm gonna head out on the next reset if it happens. I'll endeavor to not let it happen then. So it's got static as ability. I'm trying to see what moves it has, but it's just going to sit there and do nothing. Then I'm just going to run. Reverse Psychology for the win. We all know what's going to happen, though. Oh, great. There's a slacking in the forest. Boom, boom. What time we got to work tomorrow? I assume bright and early. If I had better speed, this Pokemon actually wouldn't be bad. Well, I can grab the Kadabra, but I'm... Rock Slide's nice. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna catch it. Nah, we're gonna die. It's got Rock Slide and Rock Throw for whatever reason. I don't know why it needed both, but it has both. Oh, it's got more attack, but its speed is infinitely worse. Oh, God. I just screwed myself over. All of its stats are infinitely worse. I screwed myself over. We're, Hey, Rita. Did it die? It's got 38%. Nope, but I can still plug it in for you if you want. All you gotta do is put it on the side and push the button in. There you go. Yep, and push it all the way. Yeah, we can't escape, so we are going to eat hits like a mad person. It's also going to make pivoting harder. Oh, you're watching Super Mario Maker? Skitty buddy 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 da boo. Maybe we just take whatever shows up here just to get. Why is Kadabra everywhere? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ooh, whoop. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Bum ba-dum 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 bum. Oh my god, if I get poisoned. I probably should have took that artillery. Oh yeah, Broshi, I am going to the NYC Anime Con. I am really excited. When is that happening?
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Oh, did I reset? Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. August 23rd, but I'm going only on the 21st. Okay, so you're just doing, was it Saturday? Or was that Friday? Friday? Okay, that makes sense. By the way, congratulations. That last attempt was all for you, man. Explosion and everything included. That was all for you, man. just wanted you to see how much I appreciate you by getting blown up. Bum ba bum bum bum. Do do do. Plant Pearl. Beedrill. Meditite. With Blaze as an ability. Pokemon sucks. Just like I'm happy about losing now. Are you going to your chip? Super happy. It's just a mixture of disappointment and sadness, as well as sleepiness. Disappointment in this game and how evil it is towards me. Sadness in this game and how evil it is towards me, and then just tiredness because I am just a tired guy right now. Alright, it's got nothing going for it. It got good special defense and speed, that's it. We are screwed. I love doing no damage. Oh yeah, I guess it is 10 o'clock.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Oh, back to the lab.
Why you always leave it down here in the basement? Are you just gonna leave it in the basement anyway, jerk? Why don't you just take it to your room with you? I don't want it to have the register for life, but my god, I don't want to use Togepi. I keep telling you this, Raina. If you want that stuff, you need to ask before 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, you can't expect us to give you, like, extra snacks and stuff, man. I can. Give me a minute.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Oh, back to the lab.
Ba-dum. 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 Well, I suppose in the interest of... well, you know what? I don't think I mind fighting Celebi every time. I just don't want Paris, man. And both Pokemon sucked. You got a Water Spout. Need Alarm, Double Kick, Conversion, do Water Spout, lame. We have no way to actually hit it. Yep. And it had stabbed me since.
Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Oh, back to the lab.
Oh. You know, I do actually want to play the game though. Okay, clever.
Back to the lab again. Oh
no damage whatsoever.
Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Oh, back to the lab.
All I've really been doing is just hitting the counter. We're practicing our numbers. Oh, good attack, good defense, good special defense. No speed at all. No speed at all. Sludge. Shadow Bazaar. We're dead. Oh, we survived. Yay, we lived. Our speed sucks. We're gonna have to pivot. Take care, Aaron. Have a good night. And have fun at work tomorrow. Do. Can't escape. That phrase is gonna haunt my nightmares now. Or haunt my dreams, I should say. Oh my god, I'm getting killed by a bird. Skidibadaboo, skidibadaboo, skidibadadoop-badoo, skidabeep-badaboo, skoodadoop-badabee, skibadipadaboo, ba-beep-dabadoo-dabadoo-dabadoo-doo. You know what? Maybe the Ludicolo can be good. Anything is better than this slow behind Meganium I got. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait. Alright, Ludicolo has Withdraw, Brick Break, Blizzard, Ancient Power, 18 attack, 23 special attack, 15 defense. Okay, this is not a bad Pokemon. Thick Fat that lowers fire and ice damage, I believe. No times 4 weaknesses as far as I'm aware. Yeah. No times 4 weaknesses from as I'm aware. This could be a decent Pokemon to run with. Oh, but it doesn't learn any moves, and this moveset's actually bad. Oh, the hunt continues. I figured it was too good to be true. I forgot Mantine was even a Pokemon. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba da bum ba dum. Ba 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 boom. Well, I'm just gonna say no. I wanted to see the man time, but I'm too tired. I don't feel like sitting there trying to figure out whether or not it actually has decent stuff. Lapras is always fun. I almost killed it. Run. And that Lapras was slower than 18 speed, so. Typhlosion could be nice. Level 8 Typhlosion, what you got for me? Oh my god, he's slower than me. Yeah, level 8 Typhlosion is slower than my Ludicolo, which is very, very concerning considering my speed is only 18. So we got a Cradilly. It's faster than me. Its defense is kind of mad though. Part of me is still kind of holding out hope that Lapras is. I'm gonna run to like a level 8 or level 9 Lapras, and it's gonna be bomb diggity. I mean, it's slower, but I don't know about how much. That's the question. Sorry. A little dozed off. I'm just gonna catch this. Level 9? .45 speed and only 21 attack though. Dang, that's unfortunate because our special defense is also really bad. Man, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is a bad Pokemon too. I can't catch a break. I can still technically take this route. I haven't pivoted on this route. I need better moves too. And we'll keep it. We'll just because I'm actually just tired of running around. We'll send it. Tyrogue, not Tyranitar. Alright, so ours is Wigglytuff. It's got Trace, no speed. Same old dog and pony show every new Pokemon though.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Energy Roots, nice. Politoed, Vigoroth, and Ivysaur. Cherry Berry with clear body, so it can't lower its stats. Good attack, but everything else is stupid. Well, let's have at it.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Back to the lab again.
How much more of this I can take, man? Sorry. Dozed off again. I'm listening to the Mario Mutant noises from Raina's tablet. And for some reason it's actually kind of soothing. I did not one shot. I'm a little sad about that. Again, my special attack is still low. No, Caddy. Electrike, nothing on this route. Sorry. Honestly, it's probably time for me to hit the road too, but I hate doing streams less than 2 hours. Unless it's an emergency. So I'm trying to get that 2-hour mark in. But I also have to go upstairs and shower and whatnot too. I don't know if my body can keep it up that long. It'd be different if we had made actual oh my god. It's so that Charmeleon had faster speed than me. I'm 19 speed and at level 6 it was faster. Sorry. I don't know why, but I just dozed off and was thinking about candy apples. Sorry again. I appreciate it. Teleports from the battle for me. I kind of want to pivot to the Charmeleon. I'm just trying to see if I can find it at level 8. Sorry. One of these days, I'm not going to be completely exhausted. There we go, level 8. Sport. Yeah, weather ball too. The first time I put somebody to sleep and not successfully. Oh, come on! No, it poisoned me and then ran. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It poisoned my Pokemon and then ran. That's hilarious. It really tried to cheat me like that. Alright, so last attack is that. Wow, it really only has one attack then in Weather Ball. Cool. Alright, we have our Pipitmon for this route. "25 speed, 26 special attack." My lord, if it had more special defense and defense, this would be a really good Pokemon. I hate the fact that our moveset stopped us from being able to take advantage of our high special attack. Our ability just stops us from taking recoil. That's such a good special attack, but man! Well, let's see what else we can find. Graveler. Do. Bum. Sorry again. Yeah, I need to go. I tried to make it to the 2-hour mark. I can't. My body is at its limit. My old man body's at its limit. I'm barely holding it together right now. What is this credits? Boop, 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 boop. Alright, there we go. I was trying to figure out what the last Pokemon was. It was a Fearow. Alright, we can finally move on. Sorry again. I'm running for anything just to see if anything is fast enough. Okay. Alright, the first Pokemon that we can't run away from.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh.
So frustrating. I know they're meant to be hard, but like, why does it have to be this hard? To get a run going. Should just sent the Charmeleon and dealt the consequences later. Well, I'm faster than it, apparently.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
I wouldn't be having any issues if I was playing Apex. Just saying. Mankey, a palm. Totodile again, though. Maybe we should pick the Totodile. My speed sucks. Again.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up.
At this point, it's just a thing that happens.
Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Leftover, can't use it. Hop it. Ooh. Slowest malarkey. And no special attack. No nothing.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Is it now? Yeah. Now Mario has to go around and save all the Mario toys. Sorry again. Let me see. Yeah, might need a new battery. Yeah, I gotta get a new battery for it. Also need to make sure the table's plugged in too.
To the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again.
Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. Can you sit in my lap? I suppose so. But for why though? Ah, we can't pick the Rayquaza. We'll pick the Growlithe. Yeah, I've got lollipop on it. What were you putting a lollipop on your face? You gotta make sure you wash your face when you get upstairs.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Ah, please. Good girl. Alright, spoit 9 speed. Not even gonna attempt to try to win this.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab
Chat,
again. Not
this
again.
is
Back to the
great.
lab again. Uh-oh, back
So
to the
going on,
lab.
chat. Like I'm trying my best here. I just don't know what's happening. And the legs down.
I might get off your ass.
I can't. I have to talk to my microphone, and I couldn't because you were holding my chair from going in. You want to get off? I said, just sit in my lap properly, girl. Why are you sitting on one leg? You can't stand? You didn't have to stand if you sat on my lap properly. Don't stand on that, Raina. If you break that right now, I'm going to have a real problem with you. You understand me? We have sketch too.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again.
It would have been interesting and fun to have gotten
back to the lab again.
we all didn't get anything though, but you know, the dream existed for at least a little bit. Where are you going? No, no. You leave, if you go upstairs, you're going to end up getting stuck up there, right? Yep. If you go up there, and mommy sees you, she's gonna make you go to bed. So if you ain't ready to go to bed, I suggest you stay your butt right down here. My speed sucks. Oh my god, it didn't stay confused for more than a single turn and just whopped me. Oh, fudge. I'm sick and tired of this. 30 plus runs of literally nothing. I just didn't try to deal with losing everything.
Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
Toy spin, sand sled.
To the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again.
No speed.
Back to the lab
No speed, no damage.
Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Do. Good special tech. Okay, speed. Do we actually finally? No, but the defensive stats are low. Do.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Ah. Sorry. So how do I do this? Do I reflect? Wow, I did no damage. I tickled it.
Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
My name is Dot. Sorry, dozed off again. We got a Swallow into a Bayonet. Runaway ability, so we can't get trapped in battle. Okay, speed, okay, spa, and attack, but special defense is non-existent, so if we get touched, we are dead. We have Arrow Blast that we can hit him with, but other than that, it's Crab Hammer. Did no damage. So okay, it's got no defense. Let's make sure we mark negative defense. I guess I could have got rid of explosion. Finally, chat, we got out of there. Sorry. Dozed off. I need to get rolling. What's up, Triforce? Oh, unfortunately, you came in right at the tail end of the stream. We're actually getting ready to call it quits for the night. I'm extremely tired. Your B-Day tomorrow? Well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Just in case we aren't able to stream and I don't see you. You got anything big planned? I hope you do. Friends take you to casino? Nice. That's always fun. You gonna do that? You gonna do what now? Ooh, I like a rainbow octopus. It's a rocktopus. Will Blackjack be good to you? I hope anything over there is better to you than what this game has been to me. These Kaizo runs have been treating me like trash. You win big, you'll send me some? I appreciate the thought, but spend the money on yourself, man. Sorry again. Part of me wants to keep it, but that defensive stat being so low, the special defense stat being so low, kind of scares me. Then a min dealer has to hit on 15, don't they? I think so, but I honestly haven't really played too much blackjack myself, so I'm not really a privy to the rule set myself. Sorry. Well, I wish you all the luck. Mostly because I'm pretty sure I won't see you during the stream then. As you will be out enjoying birthday festivities. I need to go ahead and get out of here. I am extremely tired. I want to keep going until I get to Brock, but fizzle sticks. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop trying to pivot. If I run into something that seems interesting, I'll catch it. But right now, I'm too tired to keep trying to look. I want to get to Brock at least. So we're just going to kind of run it. Jolteon's always fun. I like Jolteon. Well, that was level 8. I probably should have checked to see how strong it was. Ooh, Metang is always fun. Yep, and there you go. Yep, we're done, chat. I can't. I need sleep. I need sleep, and I honestly I just can't. I'm hyper demoralized from all the just nonsense going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and get some sleep, everybody. Triforce, enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday once again. YouTube, Twitch, love y'all. Take care. We'll try again in the morning. Yes, I'm finished, Raina. Stop screaming it. Thank you. I'm trying to talk to chat, and I can't do that when you're trying to scream over me. Thank you. Raina. Go upstairs. But yeah, I'm heading out. Take care, everybody. I'll see you all in the morning. We'll try again and see if we can get a run started. But yeah, it just wasn't our night. But yeah, take care, everybody. Be safe.